Hello and welcome back to the Comics Family. Come and join us as we dive into this week's new releases for Wednesday, the 2nd of August. Oh my God, how is it August already? How is it August?
Every episode you do this.
Yeah, but I'm like, hang on a minute, how are we 8 months into the year? I don't understand where it's all gone. But anyway, come and join us as we dive into this week's new releases. We are back from our holiday. We are on our normal schedule, so we'll go through the keys of the week, our pulls, which is not as ridiculous as last week's.
Yeah, but last week's was very ridiculous.
Yeah, we are back to like a normal level this week. So yeah.
Why not grab yourself a coffee, and in my case, a mega coffee. Oh yeah.
It is huge. And that head is hollow. That's not like just
Yeah,
like
you
a
mean
normal
the face.
size
The
mug.
face is hollow, yeah.
Yeah, like that's not a normal size mug with just like a ceramic face on it. That face is hollow. It is full of coffee.
Yep. So like I was saying, grab yourself a coffee, ready up those snacks, and join us as we dive into this week's new comics.
So, first key of the week this week is Omega Men #3. This is a reprint of Omega Men #3, the first appearance of Lobo. Why is a reprint making it onto the list?
Because I think James Gunn is working on a Lobo. Is either going to be a series or he's in the film. I'm pretty sure there was mention of a series, but this is his first appearance. So because he's been mentioned,
There we go.
there we go. He's been reprinted.
Okay.
Yeah.
That looks pretty old as well.
That is pretty old. I know it's pretty old because I've got the actual issue upstairs.
Oh, okay. How old is it?
70s.
It's old. I can't remember how old.
I have a lot of books.
You do have so many books. So many books. Yeah.
Anyway, now actually stop moaning. Moving on to the Sandman Universe special. Especially #1. This is a one-shot featuring the Witch from Neil Gaiman's Sandman series.
I have a feeling when I read this on the previews, I was like, oh, that sounds intriguing.
Oh.
I don't know if it's intriguing enough that I will buy it.
I mean, from the cover alone, it doesn't really pop out to me.
Witchy goodness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like?
Yep.
I like my witches. Hence where
Pretty
we live.
sure she's starting a coven.
I haven't joined the village coven yet.
Notice that she said yet. Yet.
It's the fact that we have a village coven. They meet on the first.
Worst thing about it.
They meet on the first Tuesday of the month in the village hall.
Moving back to comics and away from witchcraft.
We have coming to us from Marvel, Astonishing Iceman #1. This is a 5-issue limited series. So I guess if you like your Iceman.
I don't understand why Iceman is getting his own series again. He's a good character. He's not a great character. He's not really a standout character to me. Is he a standout character to you?
He'd be handy for making cocktails, I guess. He'd be like, daiquiri. Clearly I'm still in holiday mode.
I'm glad one of us is.
I did get to relax whilst I was there. But yeah.
And I did.
So this, I guess, tunes into the Fall of X storyline. So maybe he will become a bigger character.
He's been around for years. He's one of the original X-Men, so he's had time. There's a Scott Young variant cover to this.
Oh, is there?
Yes. Which I actually showed you yesterday, and you've clearly forgotten.
I've had a small amount of sleep since then, so yes, I have forgotten.
Anyway, moving on. Death of the Venomverse #1 from Marvel. This is the first cameo appearance of the Symbiote 6. That's a cool cover.
That is quite cool.
Definitely done the same way as Red Goblin #6.
Do I want to ask who the Symbiote 6 are?
I haven't got a clue.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been reading this, so.
Well, I'm assuming it's.
I don't think it's the Life Foundation's.
Venom, Carnage.
Venom and Carnage hate each other.
Poison. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think
Lasher, Scream,
who the other symbiotes are.
Toxin. You're just throwing names out there. There's so many symbiotes out there now. I wouldn't even worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, who this horny devil is, I don't know.
I don't know. Anywho, carrying on, we have Fantastic Four #10. The solicitation references a new caretaker who awakens on an empty ship of death that launched thousands of years ago with what remains of a desperate alien race who are attempting to escape their dying sun.
I mean,
That
I've
sounds a
been
bit ridiculous.
reading this Fantastic Four series, and it's been quite good so far.
Okay.
So I haven't been collecting. I've been Marvel Unlimited reading.
Uh,
Because if I start collecting, I'm just going to want to get them all.
yes.
Like
Yes.
Pokemon. Gotta get them.
Yeah. That does sound a little bit random for Fantastic Four, though. I'm like, how is that
No,
linking
it
into,
doesn't. What? How's it linking into what?
like, who's this new caretaker and what has it got to do with the Fantastic Four?
Well, he's new, so no one knows. Apart from the people that wrote him and drew.
You
Stop
want
it.
to be wearing your bucket of coffee.
No, because it's already so hot. Anyway, moving on. Even more from Marvel. I'm loving it this week. Magneto, number one. First appearance of Ira. Ira? Ira?
Hooray? Hooray?
First appearance of her, a student of Magneto.
I like the fact you've assumed it's female.
I know it's female because.
Oh,
Ta-da!
okay.
No.
All right, then.
Yes, I am that cocky. And then there's the A cover. I have no real desire to collect this one.
No, I don't know if there's going to be a tie-in with Scarlet Witch #7 from what they teased at the end of Scarlet Witch 6. But yeah,
I mean, you've got the New Mutants on this side and the Brotherhood of Evil on this side. So
yeah.
obviously Magneto's divided
Whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
by evil side and his teacher side.
Yes. Did he not die ages ago?
Probably. They all die and come back.
True.
He's a mutant. No one dies as a mutant now. They all get brought back.
True.
Spoiler alert. Miss Marvel.
Yeah, but that was the whole thing that they were saying about there was the original Welcome to the X-Men, hope you survive the experience, but now that's a pointless tagline because no mutant dies.
But Krakoa's about to die, so.
That doesn't mean the
Oh, yeah,
five
spoiler
are
alert.
going to be destroyed.
No, it takes one of them. Actually, it doesn't because they've got backups. Anyway,
Anywho, moving on to Scarlet Witch #7.
all I was saying was, for that one, that could be a great investment book because she might be
It
a great
could.
character, but meh.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah. Scarlet Witch #7, we have the first appearance of Hexfinder, a new villain. I'm quite excited for this.
that's a really
as
nice
I
cover.
am for all of the Scarlet Witches.
If anyone's wondering what I'm doing, it's because I'm trying to
It's
figure
upside
out.
down.
Yes, I know it's upside down, but
Yeah.
sparkly shoes. Oh,
I
God.
do love a sparkly shoe. I want to know what Aslan's doing in it, though.
I think it's the county line because it's the Yellow Brick Road.
Uh,
And then you've got the spider monkeys, flying spider monkeys, and the little pool people. Sorry, the little dwarf people.
Munchkins?
Tin Man. That's the one.
The Munchkins?
Is that Scarecrow
Yes.
there? Yeah, so
Maybe.
for some reason she's in the land of Oz.
Yeah, she's in Oz but upside down.
Is that?
That looks like Wonder Woman.
No.
The headdress makes her look like Wonder Woman.
I forgot her name now. The one that King Arthur's sister
Oh,
slash lover slash incestual bitch.
Morgan Le Fay.
That's the one. Could be her.
Or
I
it
know
might be
Scarlet Witch is
Hexfinder.
full of a point.
It might be the new character. You
That's
never
more
know.
likely.
Dipshit.
That's also very likely. Anyway, keeping up with Marvel is Star Wars Dark Joy is #1. It's a crossover story arc described as a horror-fueled epic that erupts when a new threat, Scourge, is unleashed throughout the galaxy, corrupting droids, cyborgs, and everything in between.
There's something in between droids and cyborgs. Are they like a quarter robot?
I don't know. The minute you get a robotic PCU, you're technically a cyborg.
Yeah, so what's in between a droid and a cyborg?
I don't know. I don't read Star Wars.
As
Anyway.
you can tell, we don't do Star Wars.
For all you Star Wars fans out there, that one could be for you. It's not for me.
No. Moving on. We have Strange Academy Mars Morales #1. When a mysterious new villain crashes the Mathletics, the students of Strange Academy must team up with Mars Morales to put a stop to his plots.
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
I knew he was evil. Pretending to be Spider-Man.
I think it's the mysterious new villain's plots, not Miles's plots.
It's definitely Miles's plots.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
Shall I go? I tried a cup of coffee.
Yeah. So
It's like the same size as my daughter's head.
Is it?
It's not kicking the arse off it.
I'm pretty sure that's still smaller than her head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm now just thinking of her head. I've not been reading The Strange Academies. I know that you have.
I've read Strange Academy finals and I've gone back to read Strange Academy. So I can tell you this guy's name is Doyle. And that's all I can tell you. I do know the others, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
We have Fire Guy.
That's Doyle.
Spiky Guy.
Son of Dormammu.
Dormammu.
He looks like a cross between Iceman and Swamp Thing.
Yeah, you have a weird green dude with a spider.
She's an ice... What's they called? Ice giant.
Alright. Frost giant?
That's the one. I'm forgetting everything today.
You really are.
I don't know why that dude's just freaky spider boy.
No, and there's a girl with wings.
Yeah.
Huh. So.
And there's fake Spider-Man. What? He's not Peter Parker. He's not Spider-Man.
He's not. He's Spin.
That's better.
If you ask Little Man, he is Spin.
Well, he can spin out of the pages because he's doing my head in. Finish with that one?
Yes.
Moving on. We have What If Dark Venom #1. Witness the rebirth of a brand new Venom. That does not give you enough. I've read a bit about this, and it's actually
Thing Venom.
It is Thing Venom, but it's set after the original Secret Wars. So what if Venom attached itself to Thing when it came back to Earth?
What thing?
I will help you. I'm not doing that. Every time I mention the Thing.
What thing?
Does anyone want a new wife? Mine's for sale.
Well, at least I'm not free, I guess. Anyhow, yeah, we've been getting some of these What If darks, but I'm not grabbing this one.
I'm not going to get this
one.
one.
Not feeling this one.
No, I clicked the wrong button. Let me just get my baby head of coffee out of the way.
Stop calling it a baby head, because that's a freaky looking ass baby.
It's a lion cub. Ah! Anyway.
It's not. And rounding out the list, which has been all Marvel except for one this week.
I know, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Finally, key collectors have been listening to me.
We have X-Men #25. Kitty Pryde takes on a new persona, Shadowcat. Didn't she?
How is this a kid a week?
How didn't someone used to be Shadowcat? Was there not a Shadowcat?
Yes, it was her.
Yeah.
They've changed the spelling.
Oh.
And they've given her a groovy new ninja outfit.
Well,
I mean, come on.
They
really?
also changed their name to Kate a little while ago because apparently Kitty wasn't grown up enough.
Oh my days.
So.
I mean, I like Shadowcat, Kate Pride, whatever you want to call her, but I don't see how this is a kid a week. I don't think it's a big investment book.
And she's going back to being the Shadowcat.
Well, she's not, because it's a new persona. They've changed it to be spelled with a K. That's literally it. You fucking kidding me?
Well, that's quite a short list this week. There's obviously not a massive amount of books out this week.
There is. The keys of the week is short.
Yeah, but sometimes like it's ridiculously long, and other times it's really short. And this week it seems quite short.
Depends how excited they are.
I'm not going to justify that with a response.
Anyway, let's move on to the excuse me. Let's move on to our pull list and see what we're collecting this week.
Okay, so now moving on to our pulls for this week, which again, relatively short. We've only got 11 books on our pull list this week.
Compared to last week, it's definitely short.
35. I still can't get over the fact that we have 35 books on our
I blame
list.
DC. What?
It was partly that and partly 12 Hellfire Galas as well.
That
didn't help.
Yeah.
Shut up. Right. So, first on the list is the Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. Hallows Eve will attempt her biggest scheme yet, breaking Chasm out of jail.
Ooh.
Currently imprisoned in Madeline Pryor's new demonic Limbo Embassy, Spider-Man's misguided clone is more vengeful than ever, and Hallows Eve is the only one who dares to let him loose. Does she have the skills and nerve to go head-to-head against the Goblin Queen? And how will the dark tidings from this year's Hellfire Gala impact her bold rescue attempt? Ooh.
See, I'm going to get it, but I can't read it until I've read everything else. Otherwise, you can't spoil shit.
Spoiled. Yeah.
But let's have a look at the. That's a Momoko. No, it's
No,
not.
it's not, but I like it. It's cute. It's a kitty cat.
It is a kitty cat, yes.
And I'm a crazy cat lady. I like cats. Black cat, hell cat. We like cats.
Let's put this
Let
on
me
the
go
ball
back
list.
to my coffee.
I feel like I need to pull that one now.
I want that one.
And then you've got the Perez Virgin variant.
That's very nice as well, though. What Wolverine's got to do with anything?
Fuck, that's not nice. What's going on with his eyes?
True, he is.
Fucking
He
woolly.
is a bit squiffy, actually.
It's like
The
this.
closer you look, he's a bit like,
Fucking weirdo.
who needs an optician? And also, is that his chest? Is that his arm? What's that
That
random curly,
is his-
hairy thing?
Chest hair. What is this?
Why is his chest hair sticking out the bottom of his costume?
I don't know. Technically, it's the side of his costume.
I'm confused.
Yes. Good job, Mr. Perez.
I'm a bit
Good
confused.
job.
One kitty cat back, it's prettier.
And moving back to the poll list. Getting away from kitty cat, we've got Doctor Strange number 6. Many years ago, Doctor Strange fought in a 5,000-year battle called the War of the Seven Spheres. But what was it? And how did it create the mysterious threat that plagues Strange today?
You'd miss me if I wasn't here.
Of course I would. I quite like that cover, but then I've liked all these covers because they're Alex Ross.
How are they?
They were Alex Ross. Yes, cover art is Alex Ross. Save my ass.
He's a very bald man. I didn't know what he looked like.
He looks a bit like what my good friend Stephen Legend will like in about 5 years' time. Just not as fat.
I will say, he's got the same amount of hair as Lad's got now.
He's also skinnier. No offence, lad.
Anywho.
Much offence. So we got another Perez Virgin variant.
This one has less squiffy eyeballs.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
It's like, I choose
his hand seems a
you.
bit fatter down here than it should do, but portions on that. At least not Rob Liefeld. And then we've got the
But he doesn't have
Stormbreakers
feet,
variant.
So that's a creepy ghost dog.
Yeah, that's Bob.
Bob.
Bailey, something like that. I don't know.
Bob the Basset Hound.
Pretty much. It probably isn't Bob. I can't remember his proper name. I will find out.
It will turn out to be something really different.
It begins with a B. It begins with a B. If it begins with a B, I assume is Bob.
Okay.
Then we've got the Lupagino Gods variant.
That's quite cool.
That is quite cool.
Is that Gambit?
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh, maybe he's a new guy.
No, he's not.
Oh.
I can't remember his name at all. So I do know that he is. I just don't remember his name.
Win.
There you go. Win.
Doctor Strange and Win. I just noticed it tells you at the top.
And that's why we are ridiculous.
Can they do another one of Win and Wong? Win Wong.
I have to live with this. Anyway.
But Wong's awesome, so Wong should always be included.
Moving on.
Night Terror's Batman number 2. Bruce is trapped inside the Nightmare Realm, haunted by the dark shadows that he's created. Probably from doing inappropriate things to small boys. To escape, he has to regain control of his body. But that means going deeper into his own mind than he's ever gone before. Can Batman make himself scarier than he's ever been to survive? Also, what nightmares have Arsenal and Black Canary confronted in the Nightmare Realm? I don't know Black Canary, but for Arsenal, I'm guessing it's Spurs?
Yeah, no.
For those of you who aren't local or aren't British,
So I
Arsenal's
don't
a
have a
football
mouthful
team.
of coffee at that point.
It's probably a good thing you're surrounded by books.
Exactly. It would have been your fault. You'd have had to replace all of them. Anyway, let's look at the variant covers for this freaky nonce. I mean, book. Damn it, it's got me doing it now.
That is freaking terrifying. What the hell?
It's what happens if a bat and an octopus make a freaky devil baby. And call it Bruce.
Yeah, make that go away before I have nightmares.
We have.
He
What's
looks
half
like
his
Red
face
Skull.
missing?
Yeah, he
It
looks a
does
bit.
look a bit like Red Skull, yeah.
That's actually what happened. Red Skull just went off and became Batman.
Or when he disappeared.
Yeah,
This is
he wasn't on Vormir at all. He was off being Batman.
This is a weird one.
Yeah, yeah.
Weird.
Weird. They're all weird.
Then you've got the Bat Buffet.
There is no non-freaky cover for this.
It's called Night Terrors. It's about
I know,
nightmares.
but these are just
Yeah. Let's jump back to the poll list.
Yeah, because I don't want
Or
to
she
keep
is
looking at
alone,
it. Yeah, if I have a nightmare tonight because of you making me look at this, it's your fault.
I'm kidding.
You want to make your wife have nightmares.
Never. Anyway, powerless in the nightmare realm, a powerless Black Adam has undertaken a perilous and dangerous journey to the nightmare realm with a mysterious feline guide. But the terrifying monster stalks him from the shadows and prepares a trap from the warlord. Warlord. Oh, it's so close!
This is the one with the weird talking cat. Did you read the first one to find out about the weird talking cat yet?
I did, yeah.
Is it a cool talking cat?
No, not really.
Oh.
He pops up like twice, I think.
Oh. Well, clearly the talking cat is back.
I assume he's probably got more in this one, yes. Anyway, here's the Christian Ward stock variant. That's quite nice.
Yeah, that's not nightmare fodder, so yeah, I'll go with that one.
This is what happens when the Hulk becomes Black Adam.
That's like zombie Black Adam.
In Hulk form. The incentive Gary whatever variant. Banshees, Wraiths. Why does he look like he should be on Cartoon Network?
He does. He really
Johnny Bravo.
does.
Cartoons!
I'm angry.
Yeah.
He looks like a bad guy of like Kim Possible or something.
And here is the Juan cardstock variant. Juan? Why do we have to keep arguing over pronunciations?
We're not arguing, dear. We're considering.
That's not the... Was that the A cover? No, it's the A cover.
It's the A cover in black and white.
Yeah. If you like the black and white?
Yeah. There you go.
Possession.
Anyhow, this is like one of my only books from this week.
I know, it was like 2 books for you
I know,
this week.
I have 2 books compared to like 16 last week. So, it's Night Terror's Poison Ivy. Pamela Eiley and Harleen Quinzel are so absolutely, utterly in love that everything and everyone around them is just aces. Their neighbours are so happy it hurts. Why, even the sun is smiling. But when a few rotten eggs sneak into Ivy's perfect little cul-de-sac, things start to go foul. Can the verdant villainess escape the clutches of her own spoiling dream house before it eats her and Janet from HR alive?
Why is it every time you read about Poison Ivy or Harley Quinn, the voice comes out?
Because it's like, it's just so perky and so happy.
What's in your coffee?
Coffee.
And?
Coffee.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the creepy A cover.
It is very creepy.
Give her a drug test. This is
I
the
do
Leslie
like-
Links Lee.
I like this one.
That is nice, yeah.
That is nice. That's the same dude that did the cover of the...
one you've got now?
Yes.
Yes. That's helpful. The Poison Ivy.
The one that's all the... Yeah, uncovered. It's the one of all the covers.
Jamie McKelvey cardstock variant.
Spray her with weed killer.
Why has no one ever thought of this?
Because she isn't made of plant. She just controls them.
But she has like planty bits. She's like a plant hybrid now, I think. Anywho, the Cover D Nimet Malavia cardstock variant. What is going on with them faces?
Yeah, it's
They
cool.
must have had some of your coffee.
It's cool until you see like the... faces.
Fuck knows what's in this coffee, but
It's the same thing that's in yours, but you have more of it.
clearly I can just withhold it better. Anyway, the Jessica Dalbert cardstock variant, the 1 in 50. You're not going to get this one. I don't even
No.
like that.
No, that's a bit weird.
That looks like my sister with an afro.
With her natural hair.
And it
I've
looks,
seen those childhood photos.
it looks like someone's killed her and dumped her in the woods, and the woods have grown around her.
I think that's probably what it's meant to look like there.
I just thought it was going to be poison ivy being freaky in the woods, but you know, that there's some dead eyes.
They are. She's
You
dead
can't pull off
inside.
dead eyes.
What, my eyes have too much life in them?
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, back to the Night Terrors. Here's Ravager number 2. I actually quite enjoyed the first one.
Ravager's a girl?
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that.
So sexist of you. Anywho, Murder Man Mayhem. With danger hot on her heels and nowhere left to run, Ravager finds herself trapped in a treacherous nightmare realm facing the Murder Man and his merciless slaughter squadron. With their sights set on unleashing a reign of terror on our world, they need Ravager's help to break through the barriers separating them from our reality. Can Ravager summon the strength to save us all from certain doom? Or will she fall victim to the Murder Man's diabolical plans? The clock is ticking, and the fate of humanity hangs in the balance. The first one of this was quite good.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think you'd
Do I need to
enjoy
read it?
Probably.
At least it's not a big thing to commit to. It's 2 books.
Yeah.
Although the downside is, if I find another character I like, I'm like, oh no.
I don't think she's a character that's out a lot.
No.
So that's
I'm
all
guessing
right.
not.
This is a creepy as fuck
It's a weird
variant.
car animal, but the car has eyes.
This is for you drug addicts out there that have been
No.
drinking Rachel's coffee.
No, it's not, because that's going to like really freak you out.
The Tony Chastain variant. I think it was Chastain.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean she's a teenage girl, so.
How is she?
From what I read of the first one, she appeared to be a teenage girl.
There you go.
Here's
There she
another
is
zombie
without
variant.
her mask on.
Yeah, here's another zombie variant.
That's quite cool, though.
Yeah.
That is quite cool.
Yeah, I think I prefer the
Okay.
A cover. Or this Chastain
Yeah.
cardstock. And then I'm not going to click on it again. The freaky one in black and white.
Yeah.
You've seen the freaky one, imagine it in black and white.
Imagine it without colour.
There you go.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yes. Right, we have Joker Night Terrors number 2. This was good, the first one. I really enjoyed the first one of these.
First one was good.
A comic so scary, even the Joker is afraid. The Joker's nightmares have been terrifying and horrific. But what does the Clown Prince of Crime have locked away that might be the most disturbing reveal of the year?
Well, he does have Batman hanging in the closet, so.
Yeah. Spoiler!
Right, let's have a look at his
It's just the fact that
variants.
without Batman, he just completely falls apart, and it's just like, what is the point of being a villain?
But he tries to get other heroes in that, and he just doesn't get the same feel for it. Here's the Christian Ward stock card variant.
That's weird and creepy.
I like it.
It's because you're weird and creepy.
The Cover C Ryan Brown stock card variant. This is one thing I do like about DC is they do a lot of stock cards.
Yeah, and it's really nice quality cardstock, isn't it?
That is. I quite like that.
Yeah, it's weird, but I don't dislike it. His mouth is full of bears.
It's Ted. Ted has multiplied, and now they're killing the Joker.
Okay.
Then we've got another Riley Rosmo cardstock variant. It's another freaky one. I don't know what's going on with these weird card stock variants. A clown, right? I thought it was a
Weird
fat
cars,
naked lady
yeah.
for a minute.
What, with 3 giant nipples?
Well, you know, it's a Joker. He's probably mutated or somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know what's with the weird cars. Maybe that's how you get around the nightmare realm. Weird, freaky, anthropomorphic cars.
And here's another black and white one that you can use your imagination because it's from the A cover.
Yeah.
Anyway. Moon Knight, issue number 26. Who are the gods? Ooh.
Quite a few of them have said that.
I know, because this is a new thing that's coming out.
Yeah.
She's in the previews, which I haven't read yet because I can't remember where we put it.
Was it the whole previews? I thought it was just talking about the gods.
The previews, the upcoming previews that was in there
Oh.
about the gods coming out, like what the series is.
Yeah, I looked at the DC one. I don't know what you've done with that one.
Anyway, while Moon Knight is dealing with the apocalyptic events of Moon Knight 25, what of Hunter's Moon, Khonshu's faithful fist, these new converts to war? But how exactly was his most recent resurrection flawed? And does this new weakness spell doom for Badir? Dr. Badir, even. Plus, a bonus page written by Jonathan Hickman. Who are the gods? So clearly, Jonathan Hickman is doing the gods.
What's with the weird
I don't
monkeys?
know.
They
They're mole
monkeys?
men.
Mole men. They do not look like moles. They look
Not
like
like men either.
Schmeagol.
He's found a million schmergles. This is the Perilio variant.
Oh, that's
Well, that is
nice.
nice.
That is a nice cover.
That is a nice cover. The Jacinto variant.
That's also kind of
That's kind
cool.
of cool. I prefer
For
the
the
other
other
one.
one, yeah.
And then we have the Gods variant. La Rocca Gods variant.
Moon Knight and Dimitri.
What the fuck is Dimitri?
Him.
Yeah, I know it's him, but. Oh my days. I do like that. I'm going to put this one
Yeah,
back up because I feel like you deserve another look.
that is a nice
Let's get
cover.
a better look at that one.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
That is a good one. Anyway.
Right, on to my other pull for this week is Scarlet Witch number 7, Journey into Oz. Wanda swore to help anyone who walked through her door, but what happens when that person is a villain? When Nelson Gruber, aka Bookworm, comes through the last door, seeking aid to kill wicked witches in a corner of Oklahoma that's been transformed into the Emerald City, Wanda must choose between honouring her covenant and going against her own principles. Now the Scarlet Witch has attracted the attention of a dangerous new foe. Introducing Nicola Zosimos, aka Hexfinder, plus a bonus page written by Jonathan Hickman. Who are the gods? Clearly, they're slotting this into like every book.
Is it going to be the same page in every book? Is it going to be like the same story or what?
Like introducing who the gods are, and then there's it might be the same one in every book. We're getting two at least that have got it in, so we can find out.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's have a look at some of these variants. This is
They
the
are some
Bocelli
nice-
design variant.
There's some really nice variants for this.
Wow, someone's been cheating. So there's Hexfinder.
Yeah,
It was the lady from the front cover.
Nicola Zosimos.
The Hetrick variant.
That is quite nice as well.
That is. It's like she's stealing her essence. Or she's stealing something.
See, I think it kind of looks a little bit like Nico out of Runaways All Grown Up.
Yes. Yeah, I'll give it that.
If they didn't tell you who Hexfinder's name, like what Hexfinder's real name
I
is,
think Nico's dead. But
you would think it was like her
not a big fan of this one.
or the mum's pre-story.
Not a big fan of that one.
No, it is a bit weird with the
Lobos variant.
random people down the side.
And we've got the Vernick variant, which is Scarlet Witch and it's not Frost. It's not Dazzler. So I don't know who that is. Wait, has it got a name on it before? Yeah, okay. It hasn't.
No, it has got it written in big letters across
But
the
that's
top.
a nice variant. I like that.
That is nice, yeah. It's like magic and sparkle.
Yeah. Surprisingly enough, that's what happens when it's about a witch. Anyway, do not throw your coffee on me. Moving on to Spawn number 344. Fuck me, it's been going for a while. Gaia's secrets are laid bare. The true history of the universe itself will be revealed. Not to me, because I'm 342 issues behind.
So you will have to wait just a little while to learn the secrets of the universe.
Give me like 2 weeks, because I'll be fine. Straight up there.
Yeah, it's the summer holidays. You've got the kids next week.
Make that about 8 weeks.
That's a cool cover.
That's a cool variant, yeah.
That is cool.
I really like the A covers for Spawn.
Oh, and then
so
you
here's
just
the
got
version.
the Virgin
Yeah.
A cover.
Al Simmons without the mask on.
Oh yeah, it's a person.
Yeah, well, when he died, they torched him, so he still looks
Burned.
like a Krispy Kreme.
Round, shiny and gooey deliciousness.
The round and shiny because he has like got a weird shine to him. And it's the eyes. I don't know about deliciousness. He's probably gooey as well. Yeah. Anyway,
Finally, rounding out our poll list for this week, we have Warlock Rebirth, the grand conclusion to Adam Warlock's journey. Will he rise above and prove himself as the better Warlock, or is Eve truly his replacement? You've been reading these, haven't you?
mm-hmm.
Not just been getting them just because you've actually been reading them.
And it has improved. It has got
Oh,
better.
good.
Because after the first one, I was like, why am I wasting my time? But it has got better. So if you do fancy a small 5-part series, it is definitely worth grabbing a coffee and having a read.
And if you really don't like it, you can throw the coffee over it.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Depends how much you hate the book.
Meh. Anyway, there's no variance to that one.
No, so that is everything that we have already planned on getting for this week. But then again, you never know. Sometimes we go through the new releases and find other rad books that intrigue us.
Oh, yes.
So, what have we got coming out this week? Well, we've already touched on X-Men 25, Fantastic Four, literally the top row we've all touched on.
You've got the Justice Society of America number 5, Adventures of Super Douche, John Kent number 6.
Super Douche Jr.
Super Douche Jr. Because a douchery is a family trait. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, The Lost Years, number 5. Fuck me, that's a mouthful.
How long do they want to make that title?
Yeah. Star Wars Yoda number 10.
Little man keeps spotting Ninja Turtles today. Like everywhere we went, he was like, Ninja Turtles!
Yeah, because we were watching something the other week on it, and he asked who they were.
I wondered why he kept getting excited about Ninja Turtles.
And he asked why people had been turned into turtles. I'm like, they haven't. And then it turns out that the 5th turtle that we've been talking about
is a person that's turned into a turtle. Yeah.
Anyway.
And here we've got Grimm number 12, Walking Dead Deluxe number 68.
Well, I'm going to show this Scott Young variant.
Oh, yeah. The one that I forgot about.
Oh, there's a Miss Minutes variant as well.
Oh, there's a Miss Minutes of a few books out this week.
Oh, was there? And there's that Scotty Young.
Oh, yeah. That's quite cute.
Of course, it's quite cute. It's Scotty Young.
He's like...
Yeah.
Ice, ice, baby.
I don't even want to... Anyway, Peacemaker tries hard, number 4.
Did he get his little Frenchy dog back?
I don't know. I stopped reading it. It was fucking boring.
Huh. You didn't find out if he rescued the yappy handbag dog?
Nope.
Okay.
City Boy number 3 has a visit from Super Douche. And guess what? Still Works number 3 also has a visit from Super Douche. This Super Douche gets around.
He does. He can like fly at the speed of light. He can get around a lot. I thought he could fly really fast.
I don't know if he speed a lot. Fucking surprised me. They go
really fast.
Planet. Anyway.
We've got Gargoyles number 8. He's like, pet the gargoyle. Once upon a time at the end of the world.
He's like a gargoyle dog.
I assumed he was like a gargoyle, not just a dog.
He's like a dog version of them, yeah.
Love Everlasting number 10. That sounds like it's about marriage. Black Cloak number 6. What? Love Everlasting, and they're sat around watching the telly.
Didn't seem convinced by it. Let's put it that way. Anyway, we've got The Sacrifices number 1. That's from Image Comics. Let's have a quick peek at that one.
You're intrigued?
I'm intrigued by the cover.
Hmm.
So, tomorrow is a harmonious paradise thanks to 5 families who make everything perfect. For the price of 1 child per household, no, piss me off now. Now, as that bill comes due, a son expected to give everything for a family that never loved him, and an affluent daughter determined to destroy utopia must unite to end one generation's unnaturally protracted reign.
I'm sure we've looked at this before.
Okay. Well, this is a New York Times best-selling writer, Rick Remender. He joins forces with superstar Max Fiumara to take you through the dark science fiction world of The Sacrifices.
I feel like we've read that thing about the sacrifice of one child per household and what have you before.
Well, that's a lot of variant covers,
There's a
and
lot of variant colours.
I'm
I
not going to
like
guess
that one.
what the Frism one is.
Oh, surprise, surprise, it's a Prism variant. No wonder I like it. That's
That is a
cool,
nice
though.
variant, but
It doesn't make me want to get it
I'm
because it sounds like
tempted
a
to add
weird
this now
story.
because it sounds like a good investment book.
It could be.
Oh,
It does sound like the sort of thing that
damn it.
they make a TV series out of.
Where is that?
But if you're going to get it, get the pretty one.
No. You get the pretty one. If you're listening, Jamie, and you have the Jenny Frism one, I will take that too, please. If you're not listening, why are you not listening? Anyway, moving on. Conan the Barbarian #1 from Titan Books, because he's no longer done by Marvel, so I won't be reading that because it'll be shit. Star Wars Hyperspace Story #7, and The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos #2. Over to you.
Now, I want to remember why I was intrigued by this.
I'll do the click and
Sandman
remember. I do not remember what
Thessaly.
happened last week.
The immortal witch Thessaly is no stranger to dead ends, but she's won the hearts of gods and beings more powerful than gods, and persistence has always been her strong suit. Following her scheming machinations in Nightmare Country and Dead Boy Detectives, Thessaly is more determined than ever to suss out the seemingly impenetrable mystery surrounding the death of Madison Flynn. To do that, she's going to have to get close to the source material, close enough to magic herself into the job of screenwriter on Madison Flynn's biopic. But she's going to need a little help to keep the gig, perhaps from one of those muses the King of Dreams told her about so long ago. That's why I got intrigued by it. It's like a weird mystery. That's a cute.
That one.
No, the other one.
That one. What is it you and lesbian love lately? You got to tell me.
No, I just really like the. What's that got to do with lesbians?
I thought they were lovers at first. I didn't realise she's
No,
reading
she's
the
a
book.
muse.
She's watching her.
She's clearly the muse.
I'm sure she
watching
is
over
amused.
her.
I'm sure it's a great story that she's amused about.
Yeah, and now I remember it was all because of it being like a mystery to solve, and it intrigued me.
Does that mean you want it?
I don't know. We'll see.
Let's put it on the list as a maybe.
It's a maybe one, yeah. But you know I want the pre-cover.
I'm just putting the A cover down. You do what you want.
Okay, I usually do. Star Trek Defiant #6, Hellboy in the BPRD 1957 From Below #1.
That's a mouthful.
I know, that's nearly as much as the Ninja Turtles. Heatseeker, a Gun Honey series #2. Well, there ain't many places to put a gun in that outfit, love. Dead by Daylight #2. Scooby-Doo, where are you? #1, 2, 3.
There he is.
I see you. More Star Trek.
More Star Trek. Deep Space Nine. The Dog of War #5. Okay. Fire and Ice from Dynamite #1. Junk Rabbit #5. Good Deeds. Oh, Dark Spaces Good Deeds. My Little Pony 15. My Little Pony. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, sorry. I think they're friends again. Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer #1.
I can see Little Miss ending up wanting like My Little Pony or something.
Really, I can see Little Miss wanting Buffy. Yeah, so that's it from us this week. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe.